Hey everybody! Happy Saturday! Welcome to TCG Card Shop Simulator. That's right, we're doing a completely unplanned, impromptu shift at Muffin Card Co. this afternoon. And thank you to you guys for making it on such short notice. I hope your weekend is going really good. As you guys know, I'm not one to normally do impromptu unplanned streams. I am very much a girl with a schedule and a plan, but sometimes it's nice to do things sort of out of left field. So I had a little bit of time this afternoon. Alana's out at an appointment, so I figured why not hang out for an hour or two with my friends and do a shift at the card shop. It's been a while since we last played TCG Card Shop Simulator, so I figured it would be a nice cozy Saturday afternoon stream for people to drop in and hang out for a little bit, and yeah, it'll be great. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Hi E9, hi TS, hi Euro, happy Saturday. I hope your Counter-Strike's going well so far, TS. Lurk away, and hopefully, yeah, we'll be doing lots of ripping and tearing of cards today. You needed a weekend stream this week? Well, that's the thing. I don't have any weekend streams scheduled for the month of March. So I figured today, seeing as I do have some free time, it would be a great idea to sort of slot in a weekend stream where I could. Imagine breaking a schedule, says Euro. It doesn't matter if I have a schedule or not, because Euro is always here. The 35 stream watch streak for Euro. Thanks for always being here, my friend. I appreciate it. It's always great to have you hanging out, of course. You might be a girl with a plan, but not a knife. No knives allowed. Hey, Imperator, it's going really well. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We're just going to hang out for probably like 2 hours this afternoon and play some TCG Card Shop Simulator. Should be nice and cozy. I'm trying to remember what day we were on when we left off. We were on in-game day 31. So our shop has been open for one full in-game month. We've made it to shop level 28, which I feel like is good progress, day to level progress, and we currently have $2,191.32 to our name. So let's load in and see where we left off. Here we are, day 31. So this is Muffin Card Co. It's come a long way since we very first opened this store. In terms of physical size, it's doubled. When we first started, it only had these two panes of glass. We've doubled to literally add twice the floor space, twice the amount of windows, and we're getting twice the amount of customers. You can see it is 8:02 a.m. and there is a lineup outside. People are fusing with one another to get in here, which is crazy. We have a wide assortment of products, various different types of booster packs. We sell plushies, we sell dice, we sell deck boxes, card sleeves, binders, starter decks, you name it, we got it. Of course, we've got our automated smelly system set up. Things are running pretty smoothly.
I love all these random simulator games that have been popping up lately.
Imperator, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on this channel. I really appreciate it. 32-month resub. That's awesome, man. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes. And yeah, the whole reason I started streaming TCG Card Shop Simulator is because I had actually been watching a ton of these types of games on Twitch. Like you said, there are a bunch of these random simulator games. There's the grocery store simulator, there's the TCG Card Shop Simulator, there's the bookstore simulator. I was actually watching a bunch of the new, it's basically Blockbuster Simulator that's out. You're running a movie rental store in the 90s. That one looks really cool. This new sort of genre that has cropped up over the last year or so is really fun, and I find it super relaxing to watch. So I figured, why not hop into it and try streaming as well? So this is, I don't know what stream this is of this game, probably our 4th or 5th stream of TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I just really love it. Like I said, I find it relaxing, I find it fun. I love not only seeing my shop grow, but also the best part about TCG Card Shop Simulator, of course, is that you do get to participate in the TCG side of things, and you get to rip packs. Did I say 32 months and Imperator actually resubbed for 52 months? My bad. My bad. Clearly I shouldn't be giving out change here at the register because... Whoa! Holy crap, this guy's buying out my store. But, excuse me, 52-month resub from Imperator. Thank you very much. Sorry to shortchange you on that one. This guy is dropping $320 in my store. That's crazy. I'm grinding P5X this weekend since the event for the 3rd/4th palaces ends this week. Gotta get those gems. I love your dedication to P5X, Euro, because I'm so terrible. I haven't played in forever. And not because I don't want to, but so many games, so little time.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna get this one right. Death's Chokehold, thank you so much for the 57-month resub. That's right, 5-7. I got it right. Enjoy your emotes, my friend. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy your sub badge. We got 57 months from Death. We got 52 months from Imperator. Holy crap, guys. That is a lot of months. I really appreciate the support. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by this random, impromptu, unplanned Saturday stream where we're just going to hang out and run our card shop. Death with the 26th month resub. I get both numbers wrong when it comes to Death. Cut it in half, everybody. Imagine finding packs of Pokemon cards these days. Seriously. I have not picked up packs of Pokemon cards in the wild in quite some time. Which is sad to say. I'm eating sushi tonight, but the sushi is considerably mediocre. No! Ah, sorry to hear that. I mean, on the positive side, even mediocre sushi is good sushi, in my opinion. I think we actually had this conversation on our last stream, where I said that even mediocre pizza is still good pizza, and I stand by that. I feel like sushi's in the same category. Even when it's meh, it's still pretty good. You know what I mean? So, I hope you enjoy it best you can. I get to watch a Saturday stream. I'm usually working, but because we're on spring break, I got the morning shift. Heck yeah! Well, it's great to have you here, Death. I actually didn't plan any weekend streams for this month. I mentioned previously, Alana's actually out of town working this month. But she's only a couple hours away, so basically she's staying at her accommodations during the weekdays and then coming home with us on the weekends. So I figured I wouldn't stream any weekend streams, or wouldn't schedule any weekend streams rather, and just stream on the weekdays and hang out with her on the weekends. But she's got an appointment this afternoon, so we're taking advantage of it. We're getting a stream in, and I get to hang out with you guys on a Saturday, so we love it. You ate at a Michelin-rated ramen restaurant yesterday? Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna make the mediocre sushi taste even more mediocre. That's for sure. Dang, that's cool though. I bet it was delicious. We just got an achievement to Popular Card Shop. Over 1,500 customers have played in our shop. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool stat, actually. It only took us 31 days to get 1,500 people to come by and play a round of the card game. That's pretty cool. Alright, we finally get a second to catch our breath. We're definitely going to need to restock the shelves this evening. I didn't even get a chance to restock any singles. I want to rip some packs. We're just kind of getting through today, and then we'll figure everything out later. For now, we're raking in that dough. So there's a number of things that I want to spend my money on. Obviously, one of my biggest priorities is always trying to expand our product selection. But I am thinking maybe we should try hiring an employee. That could be cool. At least give it a try. If they suck, we can fire them, but could be cool. Additionally, I believe if we save up $5,000, we can open a second storefront. I think this door over here will open and we're able to buy the building next door, and we can basically have 2 storefronts, which could be cool, because I'm thinking what we could do is we can make one side just for playing, so we just have a bunch of tables over there for people to play the TCG, and then the other side could be the storefront, so that could be really cool. The thing is even if I get the $5,000 to open the other side, we need money to actually furnish it and whatnot, because otherwise it'll just be a big empty space. So as much as I would love to just buy that right when we hit 5,000, realistically, I think we need to build up a little bit of a cushion before we do that, and to make sure that we'll be ready to outfit the place and actually get it up and running. But yeah, lots of things to look forward to. We just gotta keep making that money. Hey, Cat! My dog went up the stairs and went full cow, and he was terrified of walking down the stairs, so I had to teach him to walk down the stairs, even though he's done that many, many times. I guess we all get anxiety, so I've spent the last 15 minutes getting him down step by step. Oh, he got 3 treats for being a good, brave boy. I love that. Pets are so silly. It's like when Muffin, she hasn't done this in a long time, but when she was younger, she was a little bit more adventurous, aren't we all? She would jump up to like the top of the kitchen cabinets and then be scared to get back down. And I'm like, ma'am, you jumped up there. It's so funny. I've never been to a Michelin rated place, but I've cooked with a rated chef. I learned some cool things and had a great meal. I bet you did. Yeah, I can only imagine a Michelin star chef would have a lot of advice to give. A lot of cool techniques to share. I picked up each of his paws and placed it on the next step. Oh! Now that is the ultimate exercise in patience. I love that. Apparently my headset is dying. Oh no! My right ear has been cutting in and out intermittently the last few days. Sounds like it might be time for a new headset. Hey, Euro? How long have you had this current one? Hopefully you've at least gotten a decent amount of time out of it before you have to upgrade and replace it. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't understand how the rating works exactly. From what I understand, the restaurant didn't actually get a star, but the fact that it was good enough to catch Michelin's attention and then have them try it out is significant. Oh, okay. I mean, I would be lying if I said I am well versed in the culinary arts or those types of things. I can say, however, that me and Elena have recently started watching Top Chef. They just started a new season, but prior to this brand new season, the most recent season was Top Chef Destination Canada, and they actually filmed some episodes here in Calgary, which I thought was cool. So that was our very first Top Chef season that we watched. And now we're hooked. We're watching a bunch of other seasons, and a new season's just started. So I'm I'm broadening my horizons. I've talked about before about how Alana's trying to expand my palette, and we're continuing to do that through watching shows like Top Chef too. So I learn all the vocabulary and whatnot. It's been less than 2 years, I think, with my headset, so it could have been better, but not terrible. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, 2 years at least, like you said, could definitely be better, but could definitely be worse as well. I mean, I don't know about you, I assume you're kind of in the same boat I am, Euro, is I use my headset a lot, too. Like, I'm using my headset every single day for multiple hours a day, so when you look at it that way, in terms of just, like, maybe hours used, you probably used it a decent bit. Michelin rates establishments all over the country to entice people to drive there and use more tires. Yeah, well, I mean, exactly. It's Michelin rated for a reason. Which is so interesting. 1 star is if you're nearby, try it. 2 stars is if you're nearby, you must try it. And 3 stars is it's worth a trip of its own. Sounds like a pretty good rating system to me. People are trying to sell and trade me cards left and right today. I feel like my head's on a swivel. Alright, things are starting to slow down a little bit now, which is good, because goddamn, we need to not only catch our breath, but I certainly need to restock these shelves as well. Things are looking pretty sparse. Maybe I should start making a shopping list. So we need Tetramon card sleeves. We need these... No, we're good on bat plushies. We could get some more star plushies. We need blue booster packs and yellow booster packs. We need pink, honestly, booster boxes of every color. Blue, yellow, purple. Oh, we don't have to even have the license for red. Well, let's get the license. Start selling those too. We need more dice. Oh, geez. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Let's do an inventory. You want to sell me a $6,000 card. I mean, it looks cool as hell, but I literally can't even afford that. Okay. We need white dice. Yellow deck boxes. We need, we're good on playmats. Yellow starter decks we need. Okay, let's order all that. And then we'll restock the shelves and take another look then. You guys are our final customers of the day, so let me get you guys all checked out. Restock those shelves. What are you trying to sell me? A $3,000 card. My god. Think you should have a backstock once you have a new space? Well, yeah, that's what I really wish. I really wish there was some sort of like closet system that we could have so we could have backstock. Also, we're closed. Stop coming in here. It is well past 9 o'clock. Cause yeah, we just have to like order everything piecemeal. Another thing I wish, you know, if we could create a bunch of things and put it on a wish list, I wish you could have almost like a recurrent purchasing system such that when you run out of a type of item, the system automatically puts in an order for more. That would be super, super helpful as well. Hey, Rector. People really like ignoring things that aren't convenient to them, don't they? Happy Saturday, my friend. Hi, Kev. So many friends stopping by. Thank you all so much for dropping in. This is a unplanned, impromptu Saturday afternoon stream. I really just wanted to put in a shift at Muffin Card Co., and that's exactly what we're doing. Speaking of what we're doing, that guy has no idea what he's doing. But he's leaving now, so that's good. I'm doing really well, though. Thank you guys for asking. Just another day here at the card shop. As you can see, we've got lots of things to unbox and put on the shelf. Should be a nice, relaxing day here at Muffin Card Co. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Hope your Saturday is going well so far. Oh, there's still two. Ah, see, I hate this. I hate when I have an awkward number of things, such that now I just have to put two sleeves on the shelf like that. Ugh. I think the recurrent purchasing system would be to hire someone. I don't know how it works. I mean, I've never hired anybody before. I guess maybe I can give them orders to replenish the shop shelves when they get low on certain things. I don't know. 2 sleeves, you mean 2 packs to open yourself. They're not packs, they're card sleeves, so it's nothing to rip. Otherwise, yes, when I have an odd number of packs or booster boxes, I always rip the leftovers, but those were card sleeves, so I can't even do anything with them. Open them anyway, fuck it. Just for the pleasure of ripping things. I don't know if I actually can open card sleeves. We can give it a try. Once I have the shelf stocked up here. Is there anything left in this one? Yeah, see, there's 3 packs left in this one. So this one, I will very happily take the 3 remaining packs and rip them so I don't have to awkwardly put some more on the shelf. Let it rip! Oh my god, are we starting tonight's stream? Today's stream? Whatever time of day it is right now, I don't even know. With a god pack? Yes, we are! No way! Oh my god, first pack of the day is a god pack, everybody. Look at this. No, it's not! No, it's not! The first 3 cards were holographic, and then the rest of them weren't. What a debate! What? The first 3 cards in the pack were holographic. And then the rest of them were just basic. It's a demigod pack. A false god pack. Okay, yeah. That's what we'll call it. That's what we'll call it. You know what? We'll take it. Still a good pack. Still half the pack was holographic cards, so we'll take it. I love how the game uses Canadian dollars. Is that a setting or just a Canadian game? So there is actually a bunch of different currencies that you can select in the settings, and whatever currency you select is actually reflected in the cash register. I've never seen a game that does that before. I think that's just such a cool detail. So yeah, that's why there's actually Canadian dollars in my cash register. You can change it to whatever your local currency is. There's a bunch of different options, which is cool. Also, hi Noella, how are you? Happy Saturday. Part of me was happy that it was a false god pack. Otherwise, I would actually start to believe I'm a god pack magnet for you with this game. Hi, Kirky. Good evening. Enjoy your lurk. It is 2:08 p.m. for me, but I know it's late for some of you guys, so thank you guys for being here. But yeah, this game has loonies and toonies. We're giving out loony and toonie change to the customers of Muffin Card Co. Hey, Stern Stranger. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Welcome to Muffin Card Co. We're just restocking the shelves here now. With all the stuff I bought today, well, this guy weirdly just hangs out in my empty store. I hate when they do that. It's like, please go home. No one is coming to play cards with you. I need you to go home. I'm literally restocking the shelves. The sign is turned to, sorry, we're closed. Like, how much more of a hint can I give you, sir? Alright, let's see. Let's rip some more packs. Ooh, that's a nice card right there. Pyro Peck Holographic. So, of course, my #1 objective is to complete my own personal card collection. So even when we pull cool cards, I'm not going to necessarily sell them unless they are duplicates. Priority #1 is always my own card collection. So, whoa, dang, there's a heavy hitter. The Amnishark. Card value 1,096. I only just realized Digitif is covering up the card value, so let me move her over to the other side. So you guys can get as hype as I am about this stuff. There we go. That's a $100 card right there. But because it says new, I'll be keeping it for my collection, because that means I don't currently have a copy. Whoa, back-to-back hitters! We got the Silver Edition Burpig holographic, card value 3702. Man, we have had good luck tonight with these packs. This is killer. So if we open our album, unfortunately Tetramon is a huge set. It has 1,452 unique cards. We've currently collected 449 unique cards, which means we're about 1/3 of the way through the entire set. Will we ever fully finish it? I don't know. But I like to try. So this is the most valuable card I own, the Frizzard EX Rare Foil. It's worth $773. So what I do is basically I start from the rare cards, I go down. Any cards I have that are duplicates, I will sell in my store. Like, for example, this card right here, that's a duplicate. We'll sell that one. Let's see what other dupes we have. It appears that you have 2.2k lovely, colorful Canadian dollars sitting around. I bet you could get pretty close to finishing the collection if you just forsake your business. Well, that's the thing. I'm always tempted just to buy packs for me to rip. So it's a careful balance. I don't want to get too high on my own supply, but I do normally treat myself at the end of a long work day by ripping some packs, and especially if we've got an odd number to put on the shelves, it's just like, I'm doing this business a favor by evening things out and ripping packs and grabbing cards for my collection. That's how I look at it. So as we go through the binder, we'll take out a bunch of cards and then we'll get these set up to sell as singles tomorrow. How about if you open a second store, you get to open 2 boxes? Ooh, I like the way you think, Meerkat. Double incentive. Yes, absolutely. I like that. Alana will never financially allow you to open a store. Absolutely not. We would never financially recover if I used our family savings to open a card store. Let's be completely open and honest about that. All right, I'm not even done opening boxes. We've also got some of these. It's almost like I know how Tiff thinks. I'd like to think you know me pretty well by now, Meerkat. I don't know how many years we've been friends, and I honestly don't even want to say how many years we've been friends because it's going to make me sound old as the hills. But it's been long enough that I think you know me pretty well by now. All right, let's, I want to do a little bit of rearranging here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these deck boxes. See, like, why does this shelf only have 1 deck box on it? I hate it. Okay, put this here. We're gonna put the stink spray down here, because that's my own personal stash, and actually, we're gonna need some more of that. Oops. I'm trying to pick up the box, then we'll put these deck boxes. Here. You've been following me since 2018? Wow. Oh my god, I forgot you're like 2 days older than me. We are getting old, my friend. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, so we got all the cards together. All the plushies together. This one random box can go here. Then I'm gonna move some of these dice. Just trying to reorganize the shelves a little bit. Kind of get the same kind of products next to each other. Like, I hate how each one of these shelves only has 1 thing on it. Ah, that's so frustrating. You started getting gray hairs? Yeah, I've started noticing them. I think it was last week, actually. Alana was like, come here. And she pulled a gray hair out of my head. And I was like, oh, okay, just take me out to pasture and shoot me, I guess. Damn, I'm getting old. All right. I think this is the best I'm going to be able to do for right now. Hopefully tomorrow I can sell some of these random like 2, 1, 3 items, and then we'll do a bit more of a reorganization. For right now, though, shelves look pretty full. So I feel pretty good about that. Just wondering what I should get to put in this gap right here. More plushies? Do they sell different types of plushies? It's 100% the work stress? Oh, probably. Probably. God knows the legal system's turning me gray. But yeah, I'm getting old. Hey, Sharp. Hey, Sharp. I'll be 32 in less than 2 months, so gotta live it up while I can at age 31. Alright, we'll leave the shelves empty for right now, and we'll just kind of see how things shake out tomorrow. I've got to price these new boxes. Now, these are expensive boxes. The market price for these are $88 a piece, so we'll sell them here for $93, giving us a profit on each box of $47.36. That's crazy. Speaking of, we've never actually carried these boxes in our store before, so I think it seems only right that I get to open one first. Alright, Bogan holographic, Jack Turn, Kingstar, Toxamuck holographic, Memo Tree, Psydrake, Hydroid. Not a lot of value in there, but 2 new cards for the collection, and honestly, that's the most important. I hope I don't see gray until 35 at least. I wish you the best of luck, Sharp. I don't have enough to notice. Like I said, I'll have like one here and one there, and I immediately pluck them out of my skull. But gray has arrived for sure. You gotta know what you're selling. Exactly. I gotta try it out first before I sell it. If I do see it, I'm just gonna go bald. That's the beauty. Some days I'm like, maybe I should just go bald. It would be a lot less stress, a lot less maintenance. I have a decent bit of gray in my goatee now. I don't hate it though. No, honestly, like gray hair really doesn't look bad. Like especially, yeah, a little bit of gray in facial hair. I really don't think that looks bad at all. You just gotta know how to work with the gray, you know? And let's be real, considering the state of the world right now, not to get too political, we should all be happy that we're still here and we're able to live long enough to grow gray hairs. So shout out to that. Consider them a mark of honor that we've made it this far. I used to pluck the gray, but it's a losing fight these days. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure I will get to the point where I'm just gonna have to dye my whole head, but for right now, thankfully, they are sporadic enough that I just pluck them. I'm 28, my hairline's receding and has been for years. Well, and that's the thing too, is sometimes it doesn't matter how old you are or what you're doing, it's just genetics, and that in and of itself is a losing battle. There's nothing you can do if you're genetically predisposed to graying early, so it is what it is. Love yourself for who you are and what you look like, and who cares? My facial hair has no gray hair, but the rest is starting to look Targaryen. That's a good way to put it. Also, Ash, you're gonna be 36 next month. I love it. Happy early birthday. I'm too old for the draft has been a reoccurring thought. You're not wrong. Yeah, I don't think I could do bald. I feel like I would be cold, honestly. Like, I can't imagine. I've always had long hair. My entire life, my hair has always been, like, at least to my shoulders. So I can't imagine I would feel, A, much lighter, and B, much colder, I think, if I didn't have any hair. It would be a very dramatic difference for me, I can only imagine. So I'd have to invest in a lot of hats if I was gonna go bald. Senato Tallara when? That's right, we should ask Zippy how he temperature regulates. No, I love it. Like, honestly, yes, I see a gray hair and I'm like, no, pluck it. But, like, to be honest with you, like, again, it is what it is. I'm gonna get old. I'm gonna get gray. I'm gonna get wrinkles. And, you know, if I can get to an age where those things start to happen, you should honestly look at it as a positive. Like, wow, we're still here. And, all these gray hairs and wrinkles, you can call them a badge of honor. That's how I'm trying to look at it anyway. I'm sure all of you look real good with your gray. Is that enough singles? Yeah. Perfect. Kirky says I'm literally old before my time. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I'd much rather be considered old than, like, Gen Z, you know? I definitely skew much more towards grandma than TikToker, so it is what it is. Take it you don't dye your hair at all? No, I don't. My hair, this is my natural hair color, and I've never really dyed my hair. A couple of times I've gotten like some highlights and some balayage, but I haven't dyed my hair in years. This is just my natural hair. Alrighty, so we got to shop level 29 overnight. Luckily, ripping packs actually gets you experience points in this game. Like, I needed more incentive to do that. One thing I did forget to order last night is I need some more deodorizers, so let's do that. Other than that, I think the shelves are stocked, the singles are priced and out and ready. Welcome on in, everybody. You're about to get your free morning shower. You're welcome. Wait a minute. Did I not order the deodorants? Oh, I did. It's in my cart. I forgot to hit checkout. Instant delivery! We love it. That's pretty full. That's pretty full. I'm about to be 32, but most people guess that I'm 22 to 24. Yeah, I'm cursed with that as well. Everyone thinks I'm a lot younger than I look, which can be good on some days, but bad when I'm trying to be someone's lawyer. I feel like there's definitely many times when I've met with a client and they've internally or mentally said, is this girl old enough to be my lawyer? Yes, I am. So yeah, like many things in life, it is but a blessing and a curse. But I'll take it if it means, you know, I can keep my smooth skin for a little while longer. Dang, it is 9:30 a.m. and we have literally got a lineup of people at the store. This is crazy. Muffin Card Co. is hopping today. Holy dude, buying 9 epic card packs. Your total will be $67.50. Hello, sir. Oh, wow. Tell me what your favorite Tetramon is, will ya? 5 Minstar plushies. Love that for you. Oh my goodness, okay. So many wind battle decks, a plushie, singles. This guy just dropped $311 and it's just barely past 10 a.m. That is impressive. This guy's dropping 120. We got big spenders in the store this morning, folks. I love that for us. What can I do for you, ma'am? You want to sell me this graded card? I will give you 20 bucks for it. Well, go try somewhere else then. I feel they buy more when there's more on the shelves. I mean, it makes sense. Like, just think about how you feel when you walk into a store with shelves packed full of merchandise. You just feel like, wow, I've got so many options. Versus you go in and there's like 2 things on the shelf and you're like, So I totally get it. Personally, I'm much more enticed to buy things when the shelves are stocked and you've got lots of options, so I relate. I wonder if we can abuse that by just putting random shit on the shelves, maybe? Maybe. Either way, you'd love to sell it. What the heck, dude? I'm standing here! Ugh. Luckily, by moving the counter from over by the front door to here, that happens much less. When we first moved into Muffin Card Co., I swear to God, someone was walking behind the counter every couple of seconds. Still annoying when they do it, though. Imperator got held by Automod. I'll let you out of jail. Hi, what can I do for you? You want to sell me this card? I'll give you $2. I'll give you $2.01. Well. I thought the 1 cent would push you over the edge, but I guess not. Stop walking behind the counter! God damn it. But yeah, what's everybody up to this weekend? Anybody have any fun plans? Doing anything particularly exciting? Hi. You want to trade? As much as I would like to, I've only got 1 of this card that you want, and I don't want to give it up for my collection, so I'll pass for now. No plans for you? You're old? I feel that. Me and Alana are going out to dinner later. Going to a nice restaurant near us, so that should be fun. Earlier this morning, we brewed cups of tea, sat down on the couch, and worked on getting our tax documentation prepared, so tell me you're 30 without telling me you're 30. We had a wild Saturday morning. You're working, Ash? Well, I hope your day goes well. You already done your taxes and you're getting a refund? Hell yeah. Love that for you. I've got a feeling that I will be audited this year because my medical expenses are going to be pretty high. I had to get glasses last year, which cost me a bit, and my insurance only covered a fraction of the cost. And then I had to get Invisalign last year, which was a large cost, and again, my insurance only covered a fraction of the cost. So I have a feeling I'm going to get audited, which is going to be really annoying. So we're trying our best to make sure all our receipts and other paperwork are fully straightened out before we even submit our taxes so we can be ahead of the game, because yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion. But anyway, if it happens, it happens. Luckily, Alana's dad is a former accountant. He's retired now, so we just send him all of our stuff, and he does the actual filing for us and tries to get us as many credits and tax breaks as we can, which is nice. Some of the chaps should be getting online soon, so Overwatch, amongst other games planned. Nice! Saturday night gaming with some friends. Love that for you, Kirky. So I saw that they relaunched Overwatch, which, I mean, I don't think we even need to talk about it. Everybody knows the development cycle of Overwatch, or the decisions and direction that they've taken the game over the past couple of years has been questionable at best. I played a ton of Overwatch in the first probably 2, maybe 3 years after it came out. I loved it. Eventually, I just kind of fell off from it. Then they did the whole Overwatch 2 thing, which I was not interested in. I didn't touch Overwatch 2 at all, and clearly a lot of people didn't either because the game was in a pretty sorry state for a while, but it seems like they fully relaunched it, which, again, it's a little confusing because it's just called Overwatch again, but from what I've heard, it's been pretty well received. Apparently, sort of the relaunch has been successful. I've noticed they've added in some new characters. There's like a jetpack kitty, which I can't lie, totally caught my eye. So, I mean, hopefully they can kind of turn things around. Because yeah, when Overwatch was new, when it was sort of in its first season or 2, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. So if they could somehow get it back to that level of quality, it would be great. I worked half a day today and spent my whole paycheck, and now I stay inside until Thursday when I leave for Prague. Damn, nice. Jealous of that. I'll just be relaxing. I worked the last 2 Saturdays and have to work the next 2 as well, so this is my respite. Fair enough, Euro. You need to do absolutely nothing today as penance for needing to do way too many work-related tasks on the other Saturdays. Have you seen the new trend of people using Gemini to do their tax? People are using AI to do their taxes? I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised. Yeah, sure. Let's just send all this highly private and personal data to an AI. Perfect. May as well send them a copy of my social insurance number while I'm at it. Or I guess they need to. If they're getting Gemini to file their taxes, they probably are sending them a copy of their social insurance number. That's crazy. Taxes are weird. They are extremely weird. Extremely weird. One thing me and Alana were saying as we were collecting some of our tax documentation this morning is pets. I want to start advocating for pets to be categorized as a dependent, meaning their expenses are tax deductible. Because as you guys know, Muffin had some health issues last year. And so we spent a lot of money at the vet, and we were going through all these bills in our paperwork bin. And I was like, my God, I wish we could claim all this on our taxes, because we spent a lot on our kid last year. But maybe someday. I need the animal rights activists to start lobbying for pets as dependents. You're either gonna make mac and cheese or pancakes for dinner when I get home? Yum. What if you do mac and cheese pancakes? Mac and cheese on top of the pancake. Oh no, what happened to Muffin? Muffin had a kidney infection at the end of last year, and she was on 2 different courses of antibiotics, and it did not clear up. So she ended up having to go in for an ultrasound, and they saw that she had some kidney stones that the bacteria was kind of hanging out on, clinging to, if you will, such that the antibiotics weren't clearing it up. So then she had to go on a really long and strong course of antibiotics. So it was a lot of antibiotics and a lot of investigations, but thankfully she is doing better now. She is now on her special renal foods to help her kidney function. But it certainly cost Mama a lot of money last year. Because yes, children are a handful. When I came in to stream, Muffin was curled up on a blanket on the couch, so she's having a fantastic Saturday. She's having the best Saturday, if you ask her. What can I do for you, sir? You want to trade cards? Again, I've only got one of that card. If you guys would ever want to trade for some of my duplicates, I'd be all in, but you only ever want what I can't give. Refill our deodorizers. Oh, good golly, that's a shame. I'm so scared my boy Kitty will have medical problems. I'm glad little Muffy's doing well. Gosh, I haven't been on Twitch yet this year. This is the first stream I've watched. Well, it's great to have you. Better late than never. Fingers crossed that your little boy Kitty has no health problems and lives a long and inexpensive life. What can I do for you? You want to sell me a $2,000 card? No, thank you. Yeah, I think after today's shift... Oh, finally! Someone wants to trade for a card that I have 7 duplicates of. Yes! Yes, I will accept that trade. Thank you. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, tonight, after close of business, I'm gonna look into an employee. I like manning the cash. I think manning the cash is fun. But if I could get an employee to, like, auto-stock some of these shelves, that would be helpful. We'll take a look. Hi. No. Also, is it just me or has time absolutely flown by? I just looked up and we've been live for almost an hour? What the heck? I would have guessed like 20 minutes at most. Clearly, working the cash register makes time fly by. This is crazy. Also, did my deodorizers not get Mr. Stinky? I saw a Stinky walk by. We're gonna have to manually deodorize you. Get out of here. I don't care if it's expensive. You're stinky, so... Are showers expensive too? Well, it's because we're a fun gang to hang with. I think that's it. I'm just having fun hanging out and chatting with my friends, and before you know it, boom. An hour's gone by. Alright, it's 9 p.m. Get out of here. We're closed. How long are you planning on hanging around for tonight? Not super long. I was planning on doing about 2 hours, so... Probably do another couple of in-game days. And then I will be back next week with our regularly scheduled streams. We're streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening. Again this week, playing lots more Death Stranding 2. This upcoming week, we're also doing a movie night on Thursday, March 19th. We're doing a movie night in the Discord, so lots of fun stuff coming up this week. Alrighty, so let's see where we're at. We definitely sold a lot of stuff today. We can definitely rearrange some of these shelves a little bit. So, for example, we can combine these Tetramon sleeves. We can combine... Oh no, those are 2 different types. It's okay, we can combine these and these. Combine those and those. And those. We got white dice there, black dice, tons of plushies. We definitely don't need any more star plushies anyway. Sleeves. Dice. We're actually running out of starter decks. Okay, so here's what we need. We need green starter decks. We need red dice and blue dice. We've got sleeves, those are good. We We need more deck boxes. Yellow. Ba-ba-ba. We need more bat plushies. We need more of basically every type of booster box. Blue, yellow, purple, red. Okay, let's purchase all that and then see where we're at. And then, of course, we'll have to test the product as well. Of course. Alright, deck boxes can go here, or starter decks, rather. Go. See, it's silly, but it's like, I don't want to hire an employee because I like doing all this stuff myself, which is maybe a silly thing to say, but I'm like, I don't know, I like stocking the shelves. I like checking out the customers. I don't want someone to take my job. We'll see. We'll see. Boxes. Boxes. Deck boxes. You can't check out every customer. No one can be that thirsty. There's enough booty to go around. That's what you're trying to say? Alright, bat plushies. And then what's my last box? Blue dice. I like how there's no one just sitting randomly in the store watching me restock the shelves tonight. That's nice. That's a nice change of pace. Okay. We do have how many empty shelf spaces? 1, 2, 3. We're almost out of red deck boxes, so let's order some more of those. And then maybe we get one more new product. Let's see. What else could we sell? We could sell some different playmats. We could get a license for a Clamigo playmat. That could be fun. And then I'd love to get a license to start selling figurines as well. We sell plushies, we don't sell figurines, so maybe we do that as well. Okay, so now we will have more red deck boxes on the shelf. We will also start selling piggy figurines. Dang, these take up a lot of shelf space. Okay, and then I don't think I actually ordered any of the playmats. My bad. Let's grab playmats. I like, you know, every day that the customers come in, it's like, oh, they sell something new here today. Like, that's a fantastic feeling. If I was a customer and my local card shop had new product every single day, that would be the best. So that's the kind of experience I'm trying to curate here at Muffin Card Co. Hey, Squirrely, twerking your way into chat. I love it. Hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Muffin Card Co. We just stocked our shelves. We are ready for business, but of course there is one thing we have to do, and that's rip some cards for ourselves. So let's start there. The sound of the cards, it's literally like ASMR to me. I could sit here and just open packs all day long. It's so relaxing. And I love seeing all the different card art. Love seeing what new cards I get from my collection. And of course, I love pulling big hitters. Maybe getting a god pack. Demi-god pack, which we had at the beginning of the stream. It's okay, shelves. I've been stocked before, too. That's so funny. How'd the week go? Oh, my week's been all right. Can't complain too much. Happy it's the weekend, of course. That was a pretty good pack right there. 2 new ones for the collection. Boom. All right. So with that, we've now collected 466 unique Tetramon cards. So let's see if we got any duplicates to sell on the single shelf. This one. That one there. Always feel free to complain a fair amount if desired. Well, thank you very much for the offer, Squirrely. No, it was generally a good week. You know, I had to work, so work weeks can only be so good, but as far as work weeks go, it truly was not that bad. We had 3 great weekday streams last week as well. We're still working our way through Death Stranding 2 here on the channel. So it's always fun to break up the week a little bit by streaming and hanging out with my friends. So shout out to those of you guys who were able to make some of the weekday streams last week. As I mentioned before, going into next week, we are going to be streaming weekday nights again, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with some more Death Stranding 2. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there next week. Yeah, I hope everybody else had a good week as well, and everything's going well with you guys. Thanks for stopping by on this Saturday afternoon. Alright, let's price some of these singles. A lot of these are ones I haven't sold in the store before, so we've actually got to set a price for them. Try to sell just a little bit above market price, basically. Okay. We're stocked up on singles. We're stocked up on a product. I was able to rip some packs. Our deodorizers are stocked. Now, the last thing I want to look at... Oh, actually, maybe we should pay our bills. Maybe I should do that. We still got 6 days, though. Okay, if I was going to hire someone... See... Zachary and Terrence are cheap, but, like, they're pretty slow. Whereas if we save up enough money to get Dennis or Clark, they would work a lot faster. Apparently this guy is very fast at the checkout, but terrible at restocking. Dennis is fast at restocking and normal at checkout. So I think Dennis is our man right here. My work standard is quite high and my skills will be quite invaluable, I assure you. Seems like a bit of a nerd, but I think Dennis is our guy. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to hire Dennis right now because I spent a ton of money on new products for the store, but we're gonna make lots of money tomorrow, and then we're gonna hire Dennis. And we'll see how he is. If he sucks, we will fire him right away. But I feel like after, 33 days in-game, I should maybe at least venture into the realm of employees. Well, at least give it a shot. But I don't want to hire someone just for the sake of hiring someone, so I don't want to hire Zachary or Terrence, because I feel like they're just gonna slow me down, so... I'll wait until I have enough money for Dennis. Who's the most expensive employee? It's Alexander Cole. No, it's not. For some reason, he's at the bottom of the list, but it's actually Axel Charlton. He's very fast at everything. His friends call him the Red Comet. He costs $700 a day in a 45-level shop. He is the ultimate employee. Someday we'll get him. Hey, someone just bought one of our new products, the Burpig figurine. Enjoy. Oops. Too much change. There you go. Dang, we got big spender here. 2 basic card boxes and 6 basic card packs. There's your change. Thank you. Nice, got the starter decks. Total will be $144. Does hiring the chick have a secret bonus of increased clients? That's a good point, Euro. Having a girl work at the card store may help us in terms of customer retention. She might be worth looking into. I also hope none of the employees I hire are smelly, but I guess they have to walk through the door to get in here and work, so I'll deodorize them if required. Tiff, you're a girl. You work here. Yeah, but I think I'm just an incorporeal ghost. I don't think I actually physically have a body, so I'm not doing anything for anybody. It doesn't appear that I have any limbs or anything, so. This guy wants to sell me. That's actually a cool looking card. I'll give you 15 bucks. Best deal ever! Jeez, dude. Okay. $4.14. We've went down. We were in like the 4.5 zone. We got a ton of 4-star reviews this morning. But they're all positive. 4-star review. Good time playing here. 4-star review. Wow, I definitely come back here just for the win battle deck. Hope they keep the price. 4-star review. Good job keeping this place stink free. 4-star review. Good price for the cards here. I don't understand. What do you want from me? Those are all totally positive reviews, but only 4 stars. What else can I do? This is BS. And also, there's literally lineups of customers, so how is my rating not higher? Holy crap. Oh, I understand. They're just trying to put you in your place to give them better deals for that last star. Honestly, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. They won't give me 5 stars until I start giving them things for free. Tiff's dealing with one of those professors who don't believe in A's. That's exactly right, Noella. That's exactly right. Like, am I still getting 4 stars? No, I'm getting some 5s now. The store is clean, thank you. Thumbs up for those sprays. At least no more stinks on the players when I sit down and play cards. Good time playing here, many things. I enjoy bargain hunting in the shop, fast and reliable. Okay. The afternoon crowd is a bit easier to deal with, it seems. Or you could just bring your cat to work. Easy 5 stars for me. Oh, I wish I could buy, like, a shop pet. That would be fantastic. We have a little cat tree right here. Little kitty hanging out with us. I say we defer to Muffin's advice on this matter. Hiss at them. Yeah, a bodega cat. Exactly. But it's a card shop cat. Also, this guy's trying to sell me this Scratch to Hell 3. No thanks. Honestly, I don't even know if I'd want that if you were giving it to me for free. I'm rarely wrong in my astute observations, except for all the times I'm wrong. But that's not good for the data, so throw out that portion. And this is why, if I ever needed a scientist, I would hire Noella. In Noella we trust. Looks like people are into the singles today. What they say, sexy singles in your area. Welcome to Muffin Card Co. I think we're gonna hit shop level 30 today, which is fun. Getting pretty close there. 2 playmats for you. It'll be $30. Thank you, Walter White. Single for you. That's $2.50. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, sir. Also looking for hot singles. I see you. Have a great day. This guy... I've already got one of those, so no, thank you. A binder and a single. Getting started on your own collection, are you, sir? Best of luck. You could charge me 10 times the price, spit in my face, and frame me for murder, and my rating would still be 5 stars. They have a cat. Look, I am very easy to please, okay? I completely agree. If a place has a cat, they get an automatic 5 stars. Hey, we just hit shop level 30. Took us 33 days to get to shop level 30, which I feel like is a good pace. A level a day keeps the doctor away. I'll buy that for $5. Not 50, 5. $5.50. Final offer. Ari hiring me for data. My boss at the university hated me because she couldn't actually work the quality or audit information in a workable or quick manner, so she had to let me run her audit and improvement plan stuff, and I straight up would present to her 2 things, the actual data and what you want it to say. I mean, look, you were working smarter, not harder. Let's be real. Sell me this card, I'll give it to you for $20. Nope. I've only used the same pest control company for 20 years because they have cat in the name and on the truck. Look, we're simple people, Squirrely. We know what we like, and that's what we go for. It's coming up on 4:30 p.m., which means I need to turn on the lights. Yes, I keep them off until the last possible minute because I don't want to pay the light bill. What about it? I love watching the stinkies come in and get sprayed. Dang it! Back-to-back stinkies came in, which overwhelmed the infrastructure, meaning I've got to get in there manually. With the deodorant spray. Okay, much better. Much better. Here comes another stinky. As long as it's just him. Oh no, back-to-back stinkies again! Do we have enough time for the machines to reset? Yes, they were spaced out evenly enough they didn't overwhelm the system. When's the last time you paid your electric bill? I checked it yesterday. I still had, 6 days until it was due, so I must have paid it recently. Hi. Ronald McDonald, what can I do for you? You want to sell me a card that I already have 4 of that's worth less than $1? No, thank you. No, thanks. No one's bought any of our new playmats today. We sold 1 new figurine. What was the other new item that I added? Figurines to playmats. Or was that it? Maybe that was it. Oh, sorry. Staring at my shelves. Hi. Who even tries to sell something that's worth less than $1, right? Like, imagine all the effort you came down here for. Just to try to make not even $1. Sure why you're lining up behind the counter, but anyway. It's fine. As long as you're not, clipping through me like some of these weirdos do, I'll take it. Yeah, like this guy's trying to sell me a card for 40, that's worth 42 cents. Luckily for him, I don't actually have one in my collection, so I'll give you a quarter, but like, imagine taking the time to wait in line to get a quarter. Like, holy crap, dude, we don't even have a gumball machine here. And with inflation, God knows that thing wouldn't take quarters anymore. So many people want to sell me cards today. I already got one of those, so thanks anyway. $5 gumballs when? Honestly, we're probably getting close to that dystopian future. Dang, dude, you really like the Earth Battle deck, don't you? 4 of those, thank you very much. 2 deck boxes for you, 1 yellow, 1 green. Your total will be $42. And a deck box for you, yellow, popular color today. Hello, ma'am. Holy abs, girl! Drop the core fitness routine. Look at her! I've been checking out customers all day, but this girl, oh my god, and she is caked up too. Oh my god, what are you doing here, ma'am? Wow, that is the hottest customer we've ever had. Visible abs, incredibly toned glutes. I might have to just change the sign on the door to closed, because, damn. We know tips type. Thank you for the hydration, E9. I'll give you 50 bucks for this pretty shitty grade card. Okay, well, find someone else who will buy your crap. God damn, Sniff, it looked like you needed it. Damn, glad I got a new bottle of penicillin, because I want to get double barrel pink eye from that cake. Oh my god. You guys are funny. Okay, we're closed. Hope that girl comes back again tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And then just sleeps in the closet over there. And eventually she's mine. I mean, what? Huh? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, what do we need to restock today? We need to restock yellow decks. Yellow decks. Oops. Wrong button. Yellow decks, yellow decks. Where are the yellow decks? There they are. You giggle farted? You're welcome. We need some Drillceros playmats. We need, rearrange these dice a little bit. We can get some themed sleeves. I don't think we have any of those right now. Fire sleeves and earth sleeves. With these plushies. With this deck box. Oh no, that's all full. Okay. Those are good, those are good, those are good. We need more, basically of every card pack. And then we need, blue and yellow boxes. Alright, a big bill today. $1,246.74 in product, but we gotta keep these shelves stocked. BRB? Yeah, sounds good. We'll be here. guys know the rule. Any of the cards that don't fit on the shelves are mine for the taking. Hey Vipman, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Time for pink. It's 11 p.m. for you and you're getting eepy? Sounds like it's bedtime, Imperator. Do I have enough shelf space for all this stuff? I might have overestimated how much I needed. But that's fine, because you guys know the rule. I'm gonna get to open 16 packs now! Fine by me! Just gonna have to close this box up and, oops. Pressing all of the wrong buttons. Restock the shelves once I have room. Yeah, I think I definitely overshot how much product I needed, but again, that's okay when the product is cards, because I will make do. Oops. Last one! Sleeves. Oh wow, I don't have any room on the shelves for these. I do not. Hang on. Reorganize. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Does the missus watch streams secretly? Who knows? Maybe that's what she's doing right now. She's actually on an appointment to get her eyelashes done, so I don't think, I don't think she's watching at the moment because her eyes are currently occupied, but who knows? Maybe some night she's secretly out in the other room watching the stream. She'll just never admit it. Okay, so put these two boxes in the corner. And now, for the good stuff, I got 16 packs that I am gonna open. Let's rip! Burpig, Decimite, ooh, Scarlios Hollow, Esmarok, Angez First Edition, Dusko First Edition, Crablocks. Next up, we've got Lumi, Lufire Gold, Pyropek, Rax First Edition, Mumog, Wispo, Sharfin. Calamigo First Edition, Clodos, Beakeye, Budwing, Scarlios First Edition, Frizzard EX, nice! That's a good card. Forouche First Edition. A lot of value in that pack. Mufflier, Trickster, Poopah's First Edition, Budwing Gold, Dusko, Burpig, Sludge Tox. Oh my god, the internet here is so bad. There's so much buffering and chat reconnecting. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Imperator. That doesn't necessarily make for a good viewing experience. Oh, eyelash extensions. I've gotten those. Some people enjoy butterfly kisses on the taint. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Clavigo Gold Edition, Amnishark first, Burpig first, Frizzard, Lufire Silver, Rax, and Scarlios. That was a good pack. Dusko Silver, Rax, Pixie, Lunite Holographic, Nimboculo Gold Edition. Holy moly, that's a $100 card. $109 card, actually. Bam! That was a big hit. Let's go! Karosilisk, Mumog Silver, Pyropek, Posty, Sharfin, Lufire, Lunite Silver. And guess what? We still got more packs to open! That was round 1 of packs. This is round 2. Jelliclean Hollow. Jelliclean Hollow was a new one for our collection. Beauty. I feel like we'll probably get over 500 unique cards for our collection after these openings. So we've been picking up like 1 or 2 new cards in every single pack that we've opened, so that's always nice. Two Frost first. Posteed, Forush, Silver, Trickstar, Clemigo Silver, Burpig, Frizzard first. Clodos, Rax, Forush, Crossilisk, Frizzard, Minotaur, Bonfiox Silver. Not sure how many packs we have left. Poopaz holographic, Crossilisk holographic. Ah! Not a god pack, demigod pack. 2 hollows into a silver into 3 regulars and finishing off with a silver. Good pack, not a god pack. I hate when they put 2 hollows right together at the beginning of the pack and jabate me into thinking this is the one. Decimite, Esmeralk first, Forush first, Poopaz, Nimbaculo first, Muffler first. Man, there's a lot of first edition cards in that pack. Jelliclean, Poopaz, Mumog, Forush, Sludge Tox, Clemigo Silver, Beak-Eye holographic. Damn it, now I can't leave till I see a god pack. We have opened 2 god packs in our TCG Card Shop Simulator career. I don't know how many I've opened, hundreds, but we have opened 2 god packs and they were very exciting. It is an awesome feeling, I cannot lie. My roommate games on his laptop, watches vids on his tablet and phone all at the same time, so he eats up a ton of bandwidth. I'd say he does. Does he have the attention span of a squirrel? Jesus. That is multitasking to the extreme. So I didn't get over 500 unique cards in my collection, unfortunately. We're at 477. But as you can see, my collection is starting to accumulate some decent value. The total value of all the cards in my binder is $7,606.65. There's definitely some undiagnosed ADHD going on there. Just need 2 more cards. Beautiful. Sell these for $1.75. There we go. Okay, shelves are stocked, displays are stocked. We've got some extra product there. Our deodorizers need to be refilled, so let's do that. And then I think it's time for us to take the plunge and hire an employee. All right, let's do it. I'm a little nervous. Hopefully this will be worth the money. So we open our Go Recruit app and we scroll down to our man, Dennis. First name Dennis, last name Brandon. 2 first names. Interesting. My work standard is quite high and my skills will be quite invaluable, I assure you, he says. Apparently he is fast at restocking things and normal at the checkout. All right, we hired him. When does he get here? What do I do with him? Dennis, I guess he comes tomorrow? How do I, like, order him around? Dennis! I expected you to report for work at 9 p.m. I guess I'll see you tomorrow and figure out what I'm gonna do with you. Alright, let's look at the daily report for day 33. We were actually in the green today, which is nice. We had 109 total customers today. 46 of them bought items, 14 of them bought cards, and 74 of them sat down to play the TCG. We sold 133 items and 15 cards, made over $2,500 from our items, and made over $2,700 from people sitting down playing the TCG. That's our biggest profit center right there. Our overall revenue for today was $5,268.61. We spent $1,567.49 on supplies and then $2,000 on Menace, leaving us with a profit of $1,701.12. Welcome to day 34. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I am ready to see Dennis. Where is Dennis, and how do I tell him what to do? You're not... Are you Dennis? No, you're not Dennis. You're not Dennis. You're not Dennis. Oh, Dennis! This is Dennis, right? Yeah! What's up, boss? Okay. So he sucks at everything. His primary task is resting. Pardon? No. Your primary task is gonna be to... So if I put him to restock shelf... Should I also fill up shelves with no label? No. No, wait, I'm not done with you. Okay, so he's gonna refill the shelves. And then he's going to... His secondary objective... What does pack machine mean? No. I don't want you to do that. What? I don't know what a pack machine is. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Primary task, restock shelf. Secondary task... I guess man the counter. Primary task is resting. I wish that was my primary task at my job. You know how this works, but we love Dennis more than you now. Figured that would be the case. Okay, so Dennis will restock the shelves throughout the day as they empty. He will not buy any new products, but he will restock existing products. Additionally, if and when I need to get off the register, Dennis will hop on? I guess? A pack machine is something you unlock that lets you repack extra cards, I think. Oh, okay, Euro. That makes sense. That would probably be a good place to put... Is that Dennis? Is he standing out in the middle of the road? Dennis, what is happening? What? Can you please go to work? I'm paying you $300 a day. Can you do something about that? Oh my god, he's so slow. Look at him going pack by pack by pack by pack. I don't know about this, Dennis. He's just Dennising. He looks so motivated, right? Wow, I am so happy to be here. I feel like such a valued employee of Muffin Card Co. Tallara is the best boss ever. Okay. See, this is what I was worried about. That the employees would be so useless that I would just get mad at them. I'm not giving you a bonus. I guess if we let him do it though, like he'll get more skill and he'll get better. That's all I can hope. He's just standing there, Dennisingly. Like, Dennis, there is a lineup, my guy. I'm gonna need you to move a little faster than this. Okay, well anyway, while Dennis is doing that, I want to look at this pack thing that Euro was talking about, because yeah, I think this is the workbench, right? Bundle up your jank cards here and you can sell them as bulk on your shelf. Right, I said I wanted one of those. The issue is I don't really have enough space. You'll make an excellent manager one day? Yeah, I'm learning right now. You just stand this close to your employees and micromanage them. Can we change the employee dress code to cat shirts only? I love how Dennis pulled out his best suit for this job. Also, Dennis, the lineup is to the back of the store. I'm taking over. This is pathetic. I'm taking over. Bye. Okay. Go stand outside and think about your life choices. Holy crap. Big spender. Your total is $306. I'm not sure why I'm giving you all fives, but here you go. Like, could I get Dennis to deal with the people with question marks over their head? Or exclamation points, rather? That would be helpful. But I guess then Dennis has to make executive decisions about my money, which I do not want him to do. Go stand outside with your $300. Okay, Dennis is coming back in, and I'm not sure what he's doing. Dennis? The fuck? Okay, Dennis just came and took over the register. I don't want you on the register, okay? You're gonna restock shelves, and you're gonna refill cents. And that's your job. I don't want you anywhere near me. You literally look dead behind your eyes. Okay. Goodbye. I will work the counter. Dennis will Dennis. Do you have unlimited stacks of bills? I sure do. I sure do. So, like, when Dennis isn't actively doing anything, he stands out here by this tree. He doesn't even wait inside and, like, I don't know, greet the customers. He's just like, meh, nothing to do. May as well work on my tan. Dude is gonna get skin cancer because I bet he didn't put sunscreen on his bald head. Okay, bye, Dennis. I cannot believe I spent $2,000 to hire Dennis, and now I will be paying him $300 every day. How to waste money 101. Hire someone named Dennis. Greet customer isn't one of his tasks. It's break time. Oh, right. He has two very specific tasks. Greet customer is not a part of that. Okay. Oh, Dennis. Dennis. Gotta love hemorrhaging money. Oh, my girl's back. Forget about Dennis. Look who's here. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, your abs looking just as good today as they did yesterday. Let me see them cakes. Oh, God. I'm gonna get reported to HR. And your change is $18. Thank you, sir, for shopping at Muffin Card Co. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for purchasing 5 clear cards, packs of clear card sleeves and 1 Amneshark First Edition. Your total will be $15. Thank you. Why, hello there, ma'am. Who I'm looking at very respectfully. Dennis, there's someone stinky in my store! What is happening? You're canceled. You're fired. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I just had to discipline one of my employees because they suck. They're literally letting stinkies walk around in my store while they tan their bald head outside. You forgot to hire HR. I actually think you're safe. Oh, good. You're right. Unless Dennis is HR, and I'm not too worried about that. Dang, I'll give you $500 for that card. There's a double stinky walking in, triple stinkies. This is gonna require manual deodorizing. Walter White, you smell? You smell? You know who also smells? You, Dennis, because you suck. Oh my god. My god. Biggest waste of money ever. Dennis. No thanks. Like, Dennis, could you even turn on the lights at 4:30? Oh no, it's not your primary or secondary task. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Hello, sir. Great choice on the 2 Burpig figurines. That'll run you $64. You know, if you had a lighter in front of that spray can. See, I like the way you think, Squirrely. Wait, you're selling used stink spray? No, it's not actually for sale. I just put it on the shelf and I had to put a price on it, so I'm selling it for $25 a can, which no one will even look at, just because I need my own, basically, personal stock, and there's no way to have something on a shelf without it being recognized as an item for sale. So instead I bumped up the price so no one will buy it, and it's just my personal deodorizer corner. And like, I'd tell Dennis to restock singles, but I also don't trust him to restock the singles that I want to sell. He'll sell like my most valued gems from my collection. So like, there's really nothing for Dennis to do. Has he ever stocked anything today? There's an empty shelf right there. Guess what Dennis hasn't done? Restocked anything. Your primary task is to restock shelves. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I have never hated someone so much as I hate Dennis. This shelf, empty. This shelf, empty. This shelf, empty. I paid for the privilege to hire this guy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Honestly. You could just see him out there. Standing completely motionless. The shelves are empty. Dennis is doing nothing. Like, does he only work during the night? Does he only restock the shelves once the customers are gone? Because I can do that myself. I thought he would be restocking throughout the day. No, you know what it is? I bet I have to order the shit for him. Watch this. Watch this. Wrong amount. Sorry. Hang on 1 second. If I order, then he'll stock the shelves. Again, why am I doing all this work for him? I thought he would automatically buy it and then restock it. He won't order stuff. Where is he? There you are. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. I've got to order everything and then he'll restock it. That's no, boo. I thought it would be helpful if we could have sort of an automated system going, but if I have to do half of the task, that's not automated. Honestly, the fun part is putting stuff on the shelf. Dennis just stands there until I pick stuff out and order it, and then he puts it on the shelf. And I pay him $300 a day. Can you guys tell how I feel about Dennis? This is a scam. Do you have a price gun item? I think that lets you order by just clicking it on the price tag on the shelf. Oh. I do not have one of those, but now I feel like I should look into it. Can I give Dennis a price gun? Is he back up by the tree again? I swear to fucking God. I am here slaving away at the cash register. Dennis is on break. That's actually a good deal. This card's worth $727. He's gonna sell it to me for $500. I will take that deal. Maybe it's not in this. It's in the supermarket sim. Oh, okay. Let's take a look. I might be. Cabinets, tables, auto sense, empty box storage, display cases, card projectors, bulk donation box, card storage shelves, pack openers. I don't see it because that would be super convenient. I can't believe Dennis won't do anything until I order it. Again, that's not helpful to me. If anything, putting stuff on the shelf is the funnest part. Oh! No, I think this is it, Euro. The scanner app. Comes with a scanner device designed for stock management. It costs $12,000 to unlock? Are you serious? This must be it, though. So then I can just scan the nameplates. Then I can order things a little easier, and Dennis has gone home. Of course he is. And then Dennis can restock, but yeah, 12K. That's crazy. Okay, I think I'm gonna fire Dennis because just the sight of him sends the fire of rage through my bloodstream, and I don't want to see his face ever again. So, I think it's a one and done for old Den. No. How do I fire you? I have to fire him in person. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping to break up with him via text, but I'll do it in person if that's what's required. Dennis literally cost me $2,300 to do absolutely nothing for me today. I told you should have hired the girl. And I should have listened to you. I have so many regrets. I hope none of you guys are actually named Dennis in real life, because I feel like I hate you now. Everyone named Dennis, I just automatically have the ick from. Okay, anyway, since Dennis is not even here to help, I guess I'll do this myself, so... It would be super convenient if we had the scanner item. Just click, click, click. Anyway. Okay. Purple boxes, yellow boxes, blue boxes. Boxes of every color. Imagine hiring a man at a gamer shop and thinking that he would actually work instead of just trying to hit on any girl that happens to walk in. Guess that was my first mistake. Your brother's named Dennis? I'm so sorry, E9, but I hate him. I hate him. Pretty sure Dennis restocked one shelf today, and I paid him $300. In honor of Tiff, if I get any customer named Dennis in the bar tonight, I'm throwing them out. Hell yeah! It is not a good night to be a man named Dennis. I mean, to be fair, watching Tiff as a manager may make it seem like hitting on every girl is part of the job. Yeah, I'm probably not a very good example for aspiring card shop managers out there. Don't ever refer to anyone's backside as cakes, please. Please, 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 for the love of God. Just don't do it. Alright, let me fix up the shelves a little bit, seeing as Dennis isn't here to do it. Okay, we got these. Dice. Dice. White dice. Okay, so we need green deck boxes. Blue dice. Raises hand. What if there's cake on their backside because they sat on a slice unknowingly? In those specific instances, I will allow the usage of the verbiage cake to describe a customer's derriere. Thank you for clarifying. Oh, I didn't realize I had a full shelf of blue dice up here. Well, now I feel like an idiot, and now we're just overwhelmed with blue dice. Okay, hope you guys like blue dice, because I've got shelves and shelves and shelves full of it. You missed Dennis? Well, don't worry, I'm pretty sure he's gonna report to work tomorrow morning. And then I've gotta fire him. Game wouldn't let me do it over text. Okay. We got one more empty shelf, and we're not gonna fill it with blue dice. Oops. What else could we fill it with? Ooh, we could get the next Tetramon set, the basic Destiny pack. Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna buy a bunch of those, and then I'm gonna rip a bunch of those. Oh, wait, did I not buy them? Oh no, I put them in my cart. I did not complete the purchase. Ooh, these even look cool. Whoa, shiny fancy packs. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, how much can we sell these for? Market price is $7.85 a pack. We'll sell them for $9 each. And then I'm gonna take a whole bunch and rip them myself. Whoa, the inside of the pack is gold. Let's go. We're moving up in the world, folks. All right, Sapling first edition, Wormgole first edition. They all seem to have this cool background to them. Flommy, Flomchick, Seedant, Pygmy, Nimblus. They actually weren't very high value cards. Like if the market price for these packs are $8, that we didn't get a very good pack there. However, every single one of them is new for our collection, so I'll take it. These are cool packs, man. The inside foil being gold and every card having this cool pattern. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, a $176 card. That's the Shello Gold Edition holographic. Let's go. Wow. We made our money back there and then some. Total value of that pack was $185. See, this is why I love ripping packs. I love it. That feeling when you hit something good. Let's go. I just got an achievement called Serious Collector for collecting 500 different cards. I said that was my goal earlier, to hit 500 unique cards collected. So there you go, we did it. And we got a Steam achievement for it, which is always nice. Yeah, these are sick cards. I like these a lot. The packaging, the cards themselves, they're very cool. I like this set. Not sure how many packs I took off the shelf to open, so we'll just keep ripping till we don't have any more. Oh, there we go. That was the last one. So yeah, I now have... Wait, it says I only have 478 unique cards. Why did that achievement pop for collecting 500? I have no idea. Anyway. Love looking through my binder. These are all my high-value cards. Man, I must be far behind the live stream because I keep seeing chats referring to stuff you say in the future. No, the rest of my chat just has crystal balls. They just predict what I'm gonna say and then answer it. Maybe it's a different set and a different binder. Oh, that's totally what it is. You're totally right, Euro. The Destiny cards are in their own binder. Ah, yes. There's the answer. So there's 42 cards over here in the Destiny set. We don't have any in the Ghost or no graded cards, but yes, we've got 478 in the base set Tetramon and then 42 in the Destiny Tetramon. That explains it. All right, let's sell some duplicates. Excuse you, I have crystal balls and a crystal, see? Oh, Noella, Noella. Did you see my earlier story? No, sorry, I must have missed it. Sometimes it can be hard keeping track of chat and trying to discipline my in-game employees and rip packs and price cards. Got my iron in many fires here. My apologies. If you want to repost it, I will check it out. I'm calling HR! Okay, let's go back to the base set. Man, do I have like no duplicates? Oh, hang on. This one had 3. Nice. Those are decently high value as well. You. I can't wait to fire Dennis in the morning. I think I'm gonna do one more in-game day. Simply because there's no way we can quit now without firing Dennis. Tomorrow will be the day of reckoning. Bye-bye, Dennis. What, do you think he's even going to put this on his resume? If you worked somewhere for one day and then got fired, would you even put that on your resume? I feel like that is a big red flag. Like if I was a hiring manager and I'm looking at your resume and I'm like, why did you work at this place for one day? And they're like, well, yeah, they said I really sucked. I feel like I'd probably have to leave that off. Leave that off the whole resume. E9 is hashtag Team Dennis. Alright, well that guy who's hanging out in the store is finally going home. Other than Dennis being, you know, the worst, it was a good day. We had 105 customers visit. We made over $5,000 in revenue, which ended up with a $800 profit. Alright, can't wait to go break the news. We're open, but not for you, Dennis. Where are you? What direction do you come from? You in with these people? Dennis, the store is open and Dennis is not even here, so that's a great sign as to why we should keep Dennis. There's Dennis. Dennis, you're gonna be like a half hour late for work, but you may as well turn around now because you suck. Goodbye. He woke up, took a shower, put his suit on just to walk here, get fired, and now he's gotta turn around and walk back home. Bye, Dennis. Smell you later. I can see his bald head reflecting in the sun. Oh, does Dennis live over there? No, he's just crossing the street. Okay, I've got no more time to waste on Dennis. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to fire my employee of one day. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Great choice for a single. There you are. Hello, sir. Sleeves, it'll be $11. Hey, who's Dennis? Wait, who was Dennis? So we finally hired an employee. His name was Dennis. He was absolutely useless, and he sucked. And I hated him so much that I needed to immediately get rid of him, because just the sight of him made my blood boil. So, yeah, Dennis was our first and probably last employee in the game. We spent $2,300 to hire Dennis. $200 was the initial hiring fee, and then he charged a rate of $300 per day. Just to do nothing. He was insanely slow at the register. It pained me to watch him. He wouldn't refill the things until they were completely empty. He wouldn't stock the shelves unless I had the stuff already bought. So he spent the majority of the day standing outside underneath that tree. And that is the tale of Dennis. Don't let the screen door hit you in the taint on the way out, Dennis. Dennis lives next door, but is always late. And has the audacity to say it's our fault somehow. Oh, Dennis, Dennis, Dennis. I had a feeling hiring an employee was going to be a waste of money and just completely a waste of time. But at least now the theory's been proven. Yeah, so I thought Dennis would be able to just restock the shelves while I was working. But Dennis will not restock the shelves until the shelf is completely empty and I have already ordered the product. So essentially, I need to wait for the shelf to be empty, notice it, then go on my phone and order the product, and then he just puts it on the shelf. Which is like, that does not automate the process in any way. I still have to do 75% of the work. And then yeah, he could work the cash register, but he was so slow. The lineup was literally to the back wall. He wouldn't refill these things until they were completely empty, meaning stinkies would slip in under his watch. And that was basically all he did. Maybe if we buy this super expensive cashier, I mean, Dennis's speed was normal. It was painfully slow. Maybe if we got Clark Cash, whose checkout speed is very fast, that might be helpful, but I don't know. It was not good. No, he wasn't the cheapest available option, so imagine how bad fucking Zachary Cole would have been. I splurged on Dennis, third in the list. He was useless. So the moral of the story is I will just be doing everything myself from now on. Hello, I'll give you $5. Oh, I was gonna type in 5 and I typed in 6 and apparently that still wasn't good enough for you, so. Alas. How did the Counter-Strike go, TS? Oh no, a Stinky's in here. He slipped through the cracks. Get out of here. The amount of payments processed by Zachary in a day could probably be counted with your fingers. Yeah, you're probably right. Whew. Yeah, if there was a way to automate it such that when a shelf is empty, Dennis would place the order and then restock the shelf, he would have been helpful. But no, he would literally just stand outside underneath this tree until you notice what's empty, order it, then he'll come in and restock the shelf. And it's like, honestly, restocking the shelf was like the most fun part of the process. I don't want Dennis to just take the fun away from me. Oh. Thought you were gonna be empty as well. Dennis's part of the story will be that he did everything and you had a crush on him. Yeah, that's what he'll tell all of his friends when they ask why he only lasted one day at Muffin Card Co. You got some dubs in Counter-Strike, it was good. Excellent. Glad to hear that. Right. Dennis just had to leave. It was such a toxic work environment. He was just standing out there partially in view at all times like he was Michael Myers or something. I think that was the worst part, is that at all times I could see him out there under that tree from the corner of my eye. Like, I don't know what would be better. Would it have been better if he stood inside in the corner? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but underneath that tree out there was definitely not the best option. There probably comes a point where the store is too big to run on your lonesome, but at that point you should be able to afford the best people. Exactly, and like if we do open another storefront over there, obviously we're gonna need to hire someone to run that part of the store, but like, yeah, for the setup that we have right now, Dennis was more of a hindrance than a help, that's for sure. And it just made me mad how much he costs, too. Like, if it was like, we pay Dennis $50 a day and he doesn't really do anything, fine. We were paying him $300 a day and we paid an upfront cost of $2,000 a day just to have the right to hire this man. So that just left a really sour taste in my mouth, you could say. I got to the point where I just despised him so much that even the sight of his stupid bald head out under that tree was making my blood pressure skyrocket. But anyway, many people had asked, am I gonna hire an employee? Some people had said the employee is gonna make things easier. I tested the theory. I did hire an employee. You can't say I didn't give it a try. Dennis just wasn't a great fit here at Muffin Card Co. What we should do today, though, is we should pay our bills. Holy crap! Why is rent so much? Rent is accumulated each day depending on the size of the shop. Oh, there you go. So the bigger your shop is, the more rent you pay, which makes sense. And then, no way, stop it right now. I had to pay Dennis his full wage today? I fired him before he could even walk in the store, and I still owe him his $300 daily rate. You have got to be kidding me. So we wasted $600 for 2 days of Dennis. Oh my god. He just had to get in one last FU before he left, didn't he? Okay. Well, there you go. That's why my bills were so high this week. Blame it on Dennis, the Menace. That's his nickname. I should have known from the start. His nickname was Dennis the Menace. Alright, sir. What do you got for me? You want to trade cards? I've only got one of these, sorry, so I don't really want to trade it. I would also like to be paid per day that I bother to rock up, right? Oh, man. Dennis had it made. I don't know what kind of union Dennis was a part of, but damn. Find some of our new basic Destiny packs. Great choice, sir. I ripped a bunch of those last night. Give you $2. Hi, wow. It's a big trade you're proposing. Unfortunately, it is very uneven and not in my favor, and I only have one of the card that you're trying to buy, so it's a no for me. How are we doing? Wow, we've sold almost all of our singles. Shelves are starting to look a little empty in places. I need people to buy some of those blue dice, though, the ones that I overbought. There is an absurd amount of blue dice on this shelf compared to other products. So I'm gonna need you guys to rectify that, please. Are the blue dice reasonably priced? I should double check. Yeah, I mean, they're a little expensive, actually. I need you guys to buy these, so I'm dropping the price. It's a flash sale on blue dice. Get your blue dice here. Oops, too much. There you go. $186 for 2 legendary card boxes, damn. Yes, sir, what can I help you? Whoa, he is trying to sell me a $3,000 card. Give you 2,000? I'll give you 2,100. Wow! I got a deal on that. That is the biggest or most expensive card I've ever bought from someone, though. I just spent $2 grand on a single card. I gotta look at that in the binder here now in a second. I assume that's gonna be at the very top of the page. Let's see. No? Unless it's in a different tab. Oh yeah, it's in the Destiny tab. There it is. Prince Star Full Art Epic Foil. Worth $3,000. Yeah, we got it for 70% of asking price. I'll take it. Dang, that's sick. That looks real good in the binder. So my Destiny set now has a total value of $3,340, $3,000 of which is from that one card. And my base Tetramon set now has a value of $7,526. So I've got over $10,000 worth of cards in my binder. That's pretty crazy. Close the door, close the shop before Stinky can get in here. Sorry, bud. We're closed for Stinkies. Good night, everybody. Thanks for playing at Muffin Card Co. Check out our last couple of customers. Burpig figurine for you. Let's see where we're at. We need more clear card sleeves and binders. And white dice. We need more Burpig figurines. Tetramon card sleeves. We need more boxes, red and yellow boxes. Is that really all we need? We need more red starter decks. Kind of have to admire the courage to step out of the door with a visible cloud of stench on you. When you put it like that, these people are really heroes, aren't they? Alright, we got one creep who's gonna sit here and watch me restock the shelves. Can you imagine if you looked in the mirror and you could see a cloud of green wafting around you? Like you said, at that point, it's not you being oblivious, it's a choice. No, I'm trying to... Open box. Put this one figurine there. Thank you. I had a coworker like that. I'm amazed there wasn't a green cloud. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh, there's still 3 in here. See, I hate this. I hate when there's just 3 of something left over. Ugh, it sucks. Hopefully someone will buy those. Ah! Oh, there's only 3 left in this one. So annoying! Well, yeah, if there's a visible cloud of stench around you, you can only assume that that would meet the criteria for being a biohazard. You should report that to the authorities. Yeah, and for disrupting public peace, exactly. I don't have enough shelf space for these dice. Because I took up so much shelf space with like random 1 items, so I'll just put those there in the corner, refill our deodorizers, order some more deodorant, and then I think we're good to go. Alright, our store is all stocked and ready for our next day. Full shelves. Pull out some singles. I don't think I have anything really high value right now, but I might have a couple that we can put for sale. You started looking for houses. Wow, look at you go. Okay, millennial buying a house. That's awesome. Hopefully you find something that you like. I don't really have anything right now. That guy actually won't leave? Yeah, no, it's creepy. It's so creepy. He is just hanging out all by himself. Store's clearly closed. I'm restocking the shelves. No one else is in here. Still can't take a hint. At least he paid to sit there. That's a good point, actually. We do charge to sit at our tables, so... At least I'm making money from it. Although I can only assume the timer that's normally counting their table rental time has gone off now that the store's actually closed, so... We're only gonna get the upfront fee. Alright, weirdo, time to go home. We're moving on. That was day 35, everybody. We made it to shop level 31. We're in the red today, unfortunately, because we had so many bills to pay and employees to pay. Friggin' Dennis. Did have lots of customers visit, though. Most people were satisfied, sold lots of items. I had lots of people come play the TCG. All in all, I would say day 35 was a success. So, there you have it, folks. That was our impromptu, unplanned shift at the card shop this afternoon. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out. Like I said, I don't normally just kind of go live without having a set schedule, so appreciate you guys stopping in nonetheless. Maybe the impromptu nature of this was actually beneficial for some of you guys, but yeah, thanks for being here. Hope everybody has a great rest of their Saturday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will be live again next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening, playing some more Death Stranding 2. That is our current sort of main game that we've been playing. We're about halfway through that game right now. Really, really enjoying it. So we'll be playing a bunch more of that next week. If you guys need to get caught up on Death Stranding 2 prior to next week's streams, head over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all of the VODs over there, and if you're looking for more cozy, relaxing TCG Card Shop content, I've got the TCG Card Shop VODs uploaded over there as well, so you know where to go, over to the YouTube channel. Next week, we're also doing a movie night, Thursday night in the Discord. We're going to be watching a movie. We currently have a straw poll going with some of your guys' suggestions. If you guys haven't voted in the poll yet, please do so. I'd love to hear from you guys about what you'd like to watch. You can vote for multiple things, so if there's a couple of different things that catch your eye, feel free to vote for multiple. And whatever the leading movie is by Wednesday or whatever is the one that we will be watching. So lots of stuff happening next week. Death Stranding 2 streams and movie night. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Otherwise, yeah, thank you for hanging out. Tell Alana the internet says hi. I absolutely will. She should be back now any minute, so I will pass along your greetings. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you next week.